Cravalho, how are you?
I'm well, so great to talk to you.
It is so good to see you here. I don't think that I have seen a better view. Come on, how beautiful is this?
Welcome to my home.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm bringing you a little gift. You don't come to somebody's home and not bring them a little gift.
I so appreciate
This is
that.
for you. Oh, how beautiful our Moana is. I love this.
You were gone forever.
It was 3 days.
You're back in your home state,
Yeah.
you know, for this project, Moana 2, that literally puts you on the worldwide stage. What do you think about that? Has that sat with you yet?
It's an enormity to think about,
Yeah.
truly. I started feeling it when I was 16. When the film came out, I realized, Moana is a role model, and now I am also a role model.
Yes.
No one knows how far it goes. I've been cast at 14. I turned 24 in just a couple of days. It means that the character has been in my bones for the last 10 years. And as she has grown from our first film to this sequel, I have also grown, so it's great to have tracked that.
You know, you just blew my mind with that. I was cast at Moana at 14. I'm about to turn 24. Ma'am, we have watched you grow up literally in front of our eyes.
Like that.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster. Ow!
Oh, we have Moana! We're together again!
You're doing this movie again with your pal Dwayne. I wonder, like, do you have to pull any strings with friends and family that are saying, you know, just get us a little, like, can I get a FaceTime? Can I get a picture? Like, what, have you had to do any of that?
Not yet.
No.
But as soon as this comes out, I think I'm gonna get in the favors.
Totally.
I'm really grateful to have Dwayne on speed dial. It's been so lovely to working with him for our live action Moana. I am working as an executive producer, and it's an all new role for me. I'm learning. I am very honest about what I don't know.
Yes.
Budgeting? Huh? How many emails producers have to send in a day? Huh?
You're learning the inside out.
I'm learning, and it's
Absolutely.
great. It's great to flex that new muscle, but he's been integral in that learning.
Have you been on set for live action yet?
I have.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's the vibe? How are you feeling?
I love our producers. I love our director, Tommy Kail. I think that they're creating something so spectacular and special. I think it's a wonderful mix also of practical effects, where we're truly filming both here out on the ocean off of Oahu, but also on sound stages in Georgia. And seeing Catherine Lagaia on the canoe is so satisfying that she is also holding her own next to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. She makes that canoe all her
Say
own.
that louder for the people in the back.
She is holding her own.
I can dig it. I love that so much. We actually saw an image of Dwayne as Moana, and I was like, oh, he is him.
I know.
He is him.
I know.
It's wild.
It takes your mind a second and you go, oh my gosh, you look exactly like you did in the movie.
100%.
How'd you do that?
Let's do this!
This is bigger than the ancestors. Bigger than us.
You know, I wonder, because Moana is somebody who leans into adventure and leans into the new things. You're doing that now on Broadway and Cabaret.
Thank you.
What has that been like? Is this unlike anything you've ever done?
You took the words out of my mouth. Truly, starting off in voiceover and then moving to live action TV and film. Theater feels like the final boss.
Yeah.
It is all of the skills that I have learned in my past put onto a bare bone stage. We are also in the round for Cabaret, and we're talking about such important aspects.
Yeah.
We touch upon fascism and totalitarianism and misogyny, and I think it's a really timely show, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Since you conquered Broadway, and now you see how that is, we've got Moana, Moana 2, we've got the live action. Could Moana ever come to Broadway? You read my mind.
You know what? The Moana universe is only
Think about
expanding.
that.
I just learned recently that they do like children's musicals of this. I think I'll sit in the back of a children's musical of Moana, take some notes, and adapt it for the big stage.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
You know, there's a saying in Moana 2, when life gets tough and you want to get through it, you just gotta chee-hoo it. That's right.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
In this job, so many moments of glamour. This is incredibly gorgeous today, but when all of it starts to feel like it's too much, how do you get back to center?
Well, we also talked about family, and that is how I reconnect.
Yeah.
My partner says something to me often when I'm complaining about my set days. He goes, is it hard? Is it hard being a movie star? And I go, I deserved that. My dad also works in construction,
Yeah.
and that is a blue-collar job that I absolutely respect. I respect the trades and the wonderful way that he works with his hands, and I see how tired he is at the end of the day, so I'm grateful to play pretend. I'm grateful to live this life that I do, and when I spend time with my family, I'm also humbled yet again for the fact that no one calls me Moana at home. I'm just Auli'i.
I was about to say though, you really are Moana, because that is exactly what Moana would say. That's exactly what Moana would do. She gets grounded and centered by her family, being there for that village, you know? Listen, it's gonna serve you all the way through this if that's the attitude that you keep. 100%.
Thank you.
100%. My family always says, you don't know any other way. There's no way you could be any other way, because we're gonna humble you if you don't.
And that was my mom.
Yeah.
I was so excited to start this new journey of being in films, and she went, if you don't fix your goddamn head. And I went, yes, Mom, and it served me well.
There you go, absolutely. What is playing this Disney princess and like bringing her to life for all of us? What has that meant for you?
It's hard to even put into words.
Yeah.
The impact that Moana has had on my community. I am of Pacific Island descent. I went to a school where you had to be of Hawaiian descent in order to attend, so people were calling me Moana up and down those halls. I also re-recorded our first film in Olelo, Hawaii, which is a dying language. Native Hawaiian is so beautiful, and to know that it's being used as educational material to perpetuate that language, that feels incredible, as well as knowing that Moana is one of the most widely translated films. It is translated in both Te Reo Maori and Samoan, Tahitian and Olelo, Hawaii, and that feels so important. And then to also know that the history and the story of wayfinding in general, that is the source of Pacific pride. We are the master navigators. I'm glad Disney took notice.
It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
The entire ocean is counting on us.